we finally beat Medicare.
After President Joe Biden's shaky debate performance in June, Congressman Lloyd Doggett of Austin became the first sitting Democrat in Congress to urge Biden to end his re-election bid. Now that Donald Trump is the president-elect, we asked Doggett if he had any regrets.
My only regret is that I didn't do it earlier.
Doggett's call for Biden to step aside opened the floodgates. Many more Democrats urged the president to step aside. Biden did, handing the torch to his vice president, Kamala Harris. Harris went on to lose all 7 battleground states.
His vice president was so intertwined that she got the blame for everything that people were unhappy with President Biden on. I think he did some great work during his 4 years, but he should have been the transitional candidate, transitional president that he originally promised to be. And had we had that contest begin last summer, we wouldn't face the problems that we face this November.
Republicans will have the Washington trifecta beginning in January, controlling the White House and both houses of Congress. Doggett says he'll focus on pushing back against Trump and working to help Democrats win back control of Congress in 2 years.
We need to look for any areas of cooperation, but we need to stand firmly against any march toward fascism in this country. And I'm very concerned about it.
Many Democratic candidates fared poorly in Texas and across the U.S. Republican Senator Ted Cruz of Texas won a 3rd term, and Trump made further inroads with Hispanic voters, notably flipping a number of Hispanic-majority counties on the Texas-Mexico border.
What we saw in Texas, especially in South Texas, was a shift to Trump, not a shift to the Republican Party, because it was very, very clear that they only voted for him, and then they went back down ballot and voted for a Democrat.
Democratic Congressman Vicente Gonzalez won re-election by less than 3 percentage points, a smaller margin than 2 years ago. He believes Democrats haven't been able to effectively communicate their accomplishments, like the infrastructure law.
I've been one of the most critical on my party, and absolutely I think they have a messaging problem, and I think that the country is not monolithic. Democrats are not monolithic. I think certainly Latinos are not monolithic, and depending where you are in the country, you have to have a message that works for that region.
One of Republicans' priorities is to tighten border security. Doggett says he'll work to protect the immigrant community, and Gonzalez believes there can be common ground. He's long pushed to create safe zones in Central American countries where migrants can go to apply to seek asylum without having to cross the southern border. In Washington, Rena Diamante, Spectrum News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage. And click the subscribe button here. You can also download our app and watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.